Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video, a very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm going to talk about the S&P 500. I'm going to tell you all how the S&P 500, the US stock market index could behave in the next week. That is from the 1st of July 2024 until 5th of July 2024. 4th of July is a holiday in the United States of America. So there are 4 trading sessions in this particular week. In the next week. Well, first let me remind you all of my predictions which I gave last week about this week. This week which has ended on the 28th of June 2024. Now listen to this carefully because these predictions of mine are incredible, superb. Yes, you would agree with me that my predictions were quite accurate last week about this week, the week which has ended on the 28th of June 2024. Well, the S&P made a low of 5446 in the week which has ended on the 28th of June 2024. Yes, it made a low of 5,446. I had predicted that the S&P could touch a lower level of 5426, 5,426. I missed the target by just 20 points. Listen to this carefully. The S&P during this week touched a level of 5,523. And I had predicted that the S&P would touch a level of 5,517. So I missed the target by just 6 points. The S&P 500 on the 28th of June 2024 closed at a level of 5460. And I had told you all that the S&P would close above a level of 5,453. Yes, the S&P closed at 5460 and I had told you all 5453. So I missed the target by just a few points. I had told you all that the S&P 500 would trade from flat to positive during this week. And as you all can see on your trading screen, the S&P 500 traded in the positive the entire week. And eventually it closed flat. Yes, this is the kind of superb predictions. This is the kind of incredible predictions I had given you all last week about this week, the week which has ended on the 28th of June 2024. Well, I am not telling this to brag in front of y'all or to show off in front of y'all or to impress y'all, but to impress upon y'all the power of astrology and numerology. With my more than 32 years of experience in astrology and numerology, I have been able to give y'all such accurate predictions about stocks, stock market, and you. So if you also want to know about your future, your business, your career, your job, your relationships, your love relationships, your romantic relationships, your marriage, your married life, your children, your property, your education, etc., 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 then you may contact me. And more importantly, that if you have a problem, I have a solution. Yes, where there is a problem, there is a solution. I have given this remedy, this solution to thousands of people and they have benefited from my remedies, my solutions. So if you want to solve your problems in your life, if you want to overcome your problems in your life, if you want to live the best version of yourself, then also you may contact me. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video and in the description section. Well, now let me start predicting about the S&P 500 for the next week. Well, my prediction about the S&P 500 for the next week is that the S&P 500 could trade from flat to positive in the next week. Yes, I am bullish on the S&P 500 next week as well. However, I want to give you all a range of the S&P 500 right now. My range of the S&P 500 would be that the S&P 500 could trade between levels of 5,417, 5417, and 5,508 in the next week, 5508. And when the markets close on Friday, that is the 5th of July 2024, you could see the S&P trading above a level of 5440, 5440. Ladies and gentlemen, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all that if the S&P starts to trade below a level of 5,417, 5417 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned bearish and it could lose another 20 to 25 points from that level of 5,417. And if it starts to trade above a level of 5,508 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned bullish and it could gain another 20 to 25 points from that level of 5,508. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the S&P 500 for the next week. And here I want to end my video. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.